And with the winds just underneath calm, just right above calm, it's still south ops.
Roger.
Spirit Wings 248, you on frequency?
Yes, yeah.
Spirit Wings 248, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3, Spirit Wings 248.
And Spirit Wings 248, turn right 10 degrees.
10 degrees to the right, Spirit Wings 248.
Roger.
Jacksonville Center, this is WestJet 2426, is with Jet 38,000.
Aircraft calling, just the call sign.
WestJet 2426.
WestJet 2426, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Squawk 6671 and ident.
6671 and ident for WestJet 2426.
Spirit Wings 248 field is at your 12 o'clock and 20 miles report in sight. WestJet 2428, radar contact over the Columbia VOR. Good evening.
Good, good, back to Spirit Wings 248.
Jack Center, good evening. Today 400 with you, fly level 300.
TWA 400, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. Spirit Wings 248, clear visual, approach runway 18.
This is visual 1.
Number 411 Charlie Juliet, turn left 20 degrees, descend and maintain 7000.
Both of NJAMs.
Left 20 degrees, descend and maintain. 1 Charlie Juliet.
TWA 400 radar contact 20 miles south of the Orlando VOR. You know the process. Descend via the Cuban 1 arrival. Runway 2. Actually, let me check the runway. Runway is runway 26 transition. Jacksonville altimeter is 299er.
Descend via Cuban 1 arrival, only 26 transition. Jacksonville altimeter 299er. Today 400.
No, you can see the call sign up there squawking BFR.
Jacksonville Center, Skyline 508 off Charlie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Skyline 508 off of Charlie. We're on the RNAV 27 approaching to Florence. We're 3 from SFAC.
8 Alpha Charlie. Florence Tower is closed. Radar service is not available. Monitor advisory. Give me a call if you need anything on misapproach.
Okay, we'll switch to advisory. Skyline off Charlie.
Jack Center, hello, Velo 9801 is level 370.
Bell 9801, Jacksonville Center. Good evening.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, Delta 722, flight level 290.
Delta 722, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Bell 9801, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain 210, Velo 9801.
Spirit Wings 248, the wind is 310 at 3, runway 18 clear to land.
Yeah, we're going to be going around for 248.
Any reason?
Way too high.
Roger, turn left heading 360, maintain 3000.
Left 260, maintain 3000, 248.
Jacksonville, your chance of 1531 flight level 360.
Aircraft calling, just the call sign.
Chance of 1531.
Transat 1571, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. Number 411 Charlie Juliet, turn left heading 360, descend maintain 3000.
Of 360, descend to maintain 3000 on Charlie Juliet.
Chance of 1531
So,
ident.
everybody. Transat 1531, Jacksonville Center, just need to see the flash. There it is. Transat 1531, radar contact just to the east of the Alpha Lima Delta VOR. Good evening. So you might have seen some new stuff. Uh-oh, now we have the stream working, we have the donation goals working. It was a hardware acceleration issue, like an idiot me. Didn't know I was actually doing the wrong
Good evening, Jacksonville Center. American 1577. Passing 3004400.
American 1577, Jacksonville Center. Good evening, ident. JetBlue 2233, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Mobile Center maintain 300, JetBlue 2233.
Jackson Center, good evening, X-ray Alpha Papa Bravo Charlie, flight level 450.
X-ray Alpha Papa Bravo Charlie, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. American 1577, radar contact about 25 miles north of the Columbia VOR, climb maintain flight level 400.
400, American 1577. Thank you.
Spirit Wings 248 didn't give you a turn, but that's okay. Turn right heading 360, please.
Cargo Jet 51, maintain flight level 3500.
Cargo Jet 51, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. Spirit Wings 248, need that right turn immediate, please, to 360.
I turn 360, Spirit Wings 248.
X-ray Alpha Bravo Bravo Charlie, radar contact just north of the Orlando VOR, good evening. Charlie Juliet Tango 51, radar contact about 35 miles north of the Columbia VOR, flight level 350, good evening. Spirit Wings 248, descend and maintain 2000.
Yeah, 2,248.
I think my mic went out.
American 2806 again.
I was just out here if I missed something. I think I had a headphone issue.
Nope, didn't miss anything.
Or should I think
Welcome, everyone. For those watching for the first time, make sure we follow, like, subscribe, do all the cool things that everybody else does. Welcome to Fake Weather, Fake Planes. I'm Mike. And we already got the first coaster. He's going down. For those who are regulars around here, you might have noticed we have a whole lot of brand new stuff now. Fixed this the way we stream, and some new backgrounds, some new stuff. You can see the chat log is now, the stream chat is up there. We have a subscriber goal up there now. Just a whole lot of brand new stuff, which is awesome. And you can see I do have a subscriber goal. I'm hoping for 20 new subscribers with 17 more days to go. So if you are able to, please subscribe. Make this channel the coolest. You know, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about this channel, which is just awesome. Spirit Wings 248, turn right heading 100.
I turn 100.
Thanks for the follow, Alon Pilot. Y'all might hear some new audios, too. We've changed some things up, just kind of trying something new. Got a little bit of traffic in the area. It's a little busy. Not too crazy tonight, but just a little busy. And as I always say, on the stream, if you've got a question, I've got an answer. Or at least I try to find an answer for you. And no question is dumb. If it's something that you just dying to ask, you think, oh, this is the dumbest thing, it would be horrible. You're just like, no, I can't ask that question. Ask it anyways. Don't feel like it's the dumbest question. I'd rather you do it. Cool. Welcome, WestJet 2426. Spirit Wings 248. Turn right. Right turn heading 210. The fuel will be at your 11 o'clock. Report in sight.
Right turn 210. We have the field for 248.
Spirit Wings 248. Clear visual approach runway 18. Maintain 180 knots until a 5-mile final.
11,000 climbing 16,000.
Basic visual 180 until 5-mile final.
November 411 Charlie Juliet. Turn right heading 090. Traffic will be at your 12 o'clock and A320 Spirit highlighter type. Report in the site.
Right 090, and we're looking for the flying highlighter for 411 Charlie Juliet.
United 1761 Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb maintain flight with 350.
I'll maintain flight level 350, United 1761.
WestJet 2426, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. See ya.
Was that for WestJet 2426?
That'd be you.
Can you repeat the frequency, please, for WestJet 2426? Sorry.
The other Jacksonville Center 135.92.
135.92. Great to see you tonight. See ya.
And 1 Juliet Charlie. He's 180 knots until a 5-mile final, just so you know.
All right, roger. We're still looking for him.
Roger. Avail 9801, contact Washington Center 133.72. See ya.
13372 for Velo 9801. Yeah.
1 Charlie Juliet. He's now at your 1 o'clock and about 4 miles.
Jack Center, 1 Charlie Juliet does not have him. We got a little bit of a haze in front of us and over the airport.
Roger, maintain 180 knots or less. Turn right, report the field.
180 knots or less, turn right and report the field, 1 Charlie Juliet.
TWA 400, contact Jack's approach 124.9. See ya.
Going over Jacksonville approach 124.9. Appreciate
Go
the
ahead for
as
Jackson.
always tonight, Bay 400.
Okie dokie. You have comms on him? How long have I been on
Field
center?
side for 1 Charlie Juliet.
Just recently. 1 Charlie Juliet. Clear visual approach, runway 18. Traffic is now on about a 3-mile final for runway 18. Runway 18 clear to land number 2.
Clear to land number 2, runway 18, 1 Charlie Juliet.
Spirit Wings 248. The wind is 310 at 3 runway 18 clear to land.
28 clear land. 248.
Delta 2806, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a safe flight. America 2806, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Monitor to Unicon 122.8. Have a great flight. JetBlue 2233, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a safe flight.
Unicom, thanks for ATC, man. You have a great night as well. JetBlue 2233.
You too. Spirit Wings 248, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Left turn off the runway, straight ahead to the ramp. Have a good one.
Left turn straight to the ramp. 248. Thank you.
Delta 722, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. See ya.
Jacksonville on 135.92 for Delta 722. Thanks. See you.
And 1 Charlie Juliet, traffic is no longer on the runway.
Roger, thanks.
Sound like a pro. I've been doing VATSIM for a very, very long time, and that's why I sound like I do. At least I try. I fake it quite often. But I've been doing this for a while. It's something I thoroughly enjoy. Actually, I felt old the other day. I saw a CID with a 180 number, and my CID is 9444652. Notice I have 6 digits in my CID, and I saw a 180 with 7 digits. I was like, oh, yuck. It would just, I felt just bad. But that's okay. You get old occasionally. The other thing that helps a lot is you practice this a lot. Is like any good sport, you want to practice it, and I practice this a lot. I control a lot. Just in the last 2 weeks, I've streamed and controlled, except for 2 days, pretty much every day. So the more you do it, the easier it gets. The more you practice, the better you get at it. And that's the great thing. It won't send me off. I'll just make sure I have my cheat so when you ask for something crazy, I know what to write down. 1 Charlie Juliet, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Right turn off the runway, straight ahead to the ramp. Have a good one.
Right off the runway, straight ahead to the ramp. 1 Charlie Juliet.
And for those who catching up who are new to the stream, some of the things we've talked about in the previous streams, which they are all on the Twitch channel, so if you want to review them, we talked about controlling, dealing with the clearance delivery side, IFR, ground, and tower, and we started talking about Tracon. I don't see anybody over the water that's over Mach 1 right now, but I do know New York Oceanic is online. So just a heads up. Those who want to go over the ocean. So if you want to follow up on those and review them, we are working on the website now that I get the Twitch stream working right. At least when I turn off the hardware accelerator, that seems to fix the problem. Things you learn. You can just turn off the accelerator. It works wonders. So we are happily going to, hoping to get more out there. We're going to talk, hopefully, soon enough about the inbound. And that's the Tracon inbound stuff. Very, very simple. A lot of it is just turn a heading. But we'll talk about what is the responsibilities of a visual approach? Visual approach. Do you have to program the ILS frequency? Is it required? Will you be asked to intercept the localizer? Some of you might have heard that on ATC occasionally. Is you might be cleared for the before you get cleared for the visual approach, you hear intercept the runway whatever localizer, and then you call the field. So we'll talk about those things probably tonight. We actually might talk about them tonight. Traffic load seems to be quieting down a lot. So we'll talk about those things and what's required on that inbound, on the approach course. Radio failure. So we were talking about this, that there's someone in the airspace that's got this RDOF, radio failure. going into Orlando is one of our pilots. We know he doesn't have radio failures because he's talking to us, so I don't know why he's squawking 7600. Maybe we'll talk about that as the feeds of what are different emergency squawk codes and which ones are allowed in VATSIM. Because there are ones that are not allowed in VATSIM. So DC told me this guy is not contacting, so I'm going to send a couple messages to him. The weather all around the airspace is a lot different than what it was the other night. Last night even. Charleston, we're looking at clear skies. This is beautiful. Look at that. 29050 at 3, 10 statute miles, clear skies. I mean, calm winds, just beautiful. Myrtle Beach. Just lovely. Calm winds, 10 statute miles with clear skies. Can't ask for something better. So let's talk about the Tracon inbound stuff. So we've not cruising.
Jack Center, JetBlue 1103 at flight level 340.
JetBlue 1103, Jacksonville Center. Good evening, ident.
Squawk ident, JetBlue 1103.
JetBlue 1103, radar contact about 22 miles to the northwest of the Chesterfield VOR, flight level 340. Good evening.
Hello.
So, let's talk about that inbound. So, we're not talking about cruising. We're talking about we're in the Tracon airspace, so usually around 10,000 feet or below. The Tracon controller is going to start giving instruction. Now, if you are initially contacting him because center wasn't offline, he might ask for radar identifying methods, which we've talked about. But he's going to give you, one, what runway to expect and what operations to expect. Now, that can be found in the ATIS too. If there's an ATIS up, check it. As I said, if you don't know how to check it really quickly, all you have to do is double click on, whatever the ATIS name is. Say it was Craig ATIS, double click at it, and it will pull up the ATIS in a text similar to this. So you don't actually have to listen to it, you can just see it, which is a great thing. A lot of people don't realize you can do that. But once we do that, you're going to get given what type of approach request, and if you don't call in with that ATIS code, the weather.
I can see my house from here.
Which is nice. So if he was landing, we'll just say we had people landing at Myrtle Beach, I would have given them expect the visual approach runway 18. Myrtle Beach altimeter, whatever. Myrtle Beach altimeter actually right now is 3001. Easy enough. And you'll probably get vectors. Some people have asked, "Well, I get vectors for it." Don't ask. You're gonna get vectors unless you're on an arrival that goes straight in. You're gonna get vectors all day long. That is not gonna change. Just expect to get radar vectors to affix to the final approach course. Now, you might get given a couple of different approaches. There are 3 that are standard. Visual approach, which means you're reporting the field, you're going to that, you're going that direction. With a visual approach, you are responsible for your altitude. So yes, you're descending. He might say descend and maintain 3,000. That's your responsibility. Well, you need to descend to 3,000. But Once you report that field in sight, altitude is at your discretion. Okay, so if you want to stick up there at 3,000 until a 5-mile final, I highly don't recommend that. You can, but altitude is at your discretion once you have reported that field in sight. The second one you get is that infamous ILS approach. He did clip, that is awesome. You're going to get that ILS approach. The ILS approach, runway 18, meaning that you're going to intercept a localizer of some type.
Jacksonville, Center American 1577.
Go ahead.
Requesting 10 minutes.
Give me a call back.
All right, thank you. We'll call.
So you have the ILS approach. You're going to intercept a localizer. So to put it on the screen here, your plane is intercepting a frequency that will gently glide you down the glide path and through the center of the runway. It's wonderful. The other thing you can get is an RNAV approach. So they're RNAV fixes that have crossing restrictions that your computers will have. Those are the three major ones. There are some other ones, but those are the three major ones you're going to get. So visual, ILS, RNAV. Now, the number one question is asked, for the visual, do I need to program my FMC or my radio, my nav radio, with the frequency of the runway? Yes, yes, and yes. The reason why is I might say to you, intercept the runway 18 localizer. Once you intercept, I'm going to say, fields 8 12 o'clock, reported in sight. Done. It allows me a lot easier of vectoring people, to say to people, hey, intercept that localizer and then tell me you've got the field. So I know you're going to get the field. You'll see this more at complex fields like Orlando, 4 runways. They'll have you intercept the runway 17 left localizer so that you don't land on 17 right. They'll have you intercept the runway 18 right localizer so that you don't land on 17 left. And you report the correct field. So you're kind of lining yourself up perfectly. But it's also good for you to program that localizer. Because say something does happen. Say weather moves in, and we know that does happen. You might need to intercept that localizer real quick. So even if you're on a visual approach, put the ILS frequency in there. It's perfectly fine. I use it sometimes when I'm being lazy as a pilot. I put it in there and then just ride it the whole way. I'll report the field, because that's all I got to do, report the field, and then ride that ILS localizer all the way in. Lazy me. Hey, Dave, welcome to the party. You know, ride that localizer all the way in. It's so dumb, but I do it. What do you need to do to report the field? Now, you got to listen to what the controller asks for. If you're on a visual approach, there's a different set of reportings for each one. He might say, report the field. Well, that's simple. Report the field. Let's talk about an airport that doesn't have a report the field. That would be Washington National Airport. Dun, dun, dun. Washington National has 2 visual approaches. The river visual. So you actually report the Potomac River. And you follow the chart. The other one is the Mount Vernon visual, where you report Mount Vernon in sight. But usually they say report the field. But the thing is to report this Mount Vernon in sight. So,
Center United 1761 request.
Go ahead.
Request 370.
Climb and maintain, United 1761, climb and maintain for 370.
370 United 1761, thanks.
So occasionally you have to report something other than just the field. I believe, and I'm going to double check myself, I believe one of our fields has it. And I think, if I remember right, it is Hilton Head. Yes, so For those who fly into KHXD, the Broad Creek Visual 3, not commonly used, but you get told, report the Graves Bridge in sight, report Marsh Island in sight, report the Harbor Tree Lighthouse in sight. Any of these three are reportables. You do not do this in a 757. You'll notice the weather minimum ceiling is going to be at 2,500 with visibility at least 3. Not an easy approach, especially if you're trying to make that turn. This is going to be all your Cessnas are going to be happily doing this turn. But this is into Hilton Head, KHXD. And you notice there's no missed approach procedure. You're nailing this sucker. The other one you might see is the localizer approaches. What's the difference between a localizer approach and an ILS approach? ILS approach, lateral and vertical. Localizer, vertical, or actually horizontal only. Okay, you control your vertical. What? I didn't hear it. What's up? Hello? I didn't hear what was asked. Ready for brief. Go ahead. You're no questions, my control, bro. What's the 2 on the ground doing? Okay. Okay, my control, Bravo Echo. So we have, this is that RNAV approach, so you would be cleared. Now with an RNAV approach, you wouldn't be intercepting it per se. You know, at George, you know, clear direct George, cross George at or above 1,900, clear the RNAV approach. With an ILS, Hilton Head does not, you would think Hilton Head would have ILS approaches. Yeah, right. We'll talk about an ILS approach. Here's one. You would give vectors. I wouldn't give you direct turbine. I would give you a vector to be somewhere in here. And I would tell you, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer, clear the ILS approach, runway 1. So those are the 3 you get. Once you're established, you do not, I repeat, do not need to tell people that you are established on the localizer. I've heard that too many times. You don't need to tell people that. Don't tell people, okay, you're established. Yay. Smile. Have fun. Don't tell people that. Don't tell people, you don't have to tell the controller, once you say the field's in sight, you don't need to say you're on a 10-mile final. No. Cleared visual approach. Let the controller be the guy given all the things. United 1375, contact Washington Center 133.72. See you.
Over to Washington. Good night.
So that explains on the inbound for the ILS stuff. So not very much things again, there's other things.
Washington Center, United 1375, 03.
United 1375, you're still with Jackson. So those are the 3 that you're going to be given. Like I said, you get vectors.
TWA 400.
TWA 400, welcome to Jacksonville, straight ahead to the ramp. Have a good one.
Straight on to the ramp, the hotel. Appreciate take this deal as always, Dave.
See you Sunday.
Yeah, I got a big surprise. It'll be fun.
So I hope that helps people with understanding the Tracon inbound. On the center side of stuff, you will be given very few things. It's usually climb, and then you might be given the descend vias, or cross this fix, or cross 20 miles to the north of this fix. You also might be given holds. So that's something we've talked about, especially during events. We have a big one coming up, as I know. This Saturday, it is the Cherry Blossom Festival. Hold on to your pants. Make sure that you know how to do holds. They're going to be there. I guarantee it. You're going to get holds. It's not going to be fun. Well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun watching. We'll put it that way. But I'm sure they're going to ask for like 95 miles in trail. It's going to make life fun. So if you are flying in the Cherry Blossom Festival this week, just get ready. Transat 1531, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Descend 300 for Air Transat 1531.
So I have lost my Tracon controller for Jax, which is fine. Gives me more fun. And we can see American 1577 has rocked back in here. So I'm guessing his disconnect went bye-bye. And Miami is online. Yeah, they came online. I believe they're streaming. Let's see. Yep, twitch.tv.pilotdirect. Gerardo Rodriguez. I always love how he's coming. I do not control MCO. We sometimes put, we do not control Tampa. But again, where might we find those lovely things? I'll put it in the chat here. If it wants to work. Charts. There we go. Helps if I spell it. Get your charts. They're free. airnav.com. Free. They're 100% free. Get your charts. Don't say that you don't have the charts. Don't make the excuse. Don't go, yeah, I do have them on the board.
American 1577 is back.
American 1577, Roger. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Don't say that I don't have the charts. You have the charts. airnav.com. Great place to get charts. And they're free. And the other thing to find routes, flightaware.com is free. So never have a bad route. You can get those freebies. If a commercial plane goes to that destination from another destination, it's free. Use your free resources. Dave, if you don't have charts, I'm taking away your VIP status. Raptor05121 United 1761, welcome to the stream. Make sure we like, follow, subscribe, do all the cool things. The with you, Dave's favorite thing, the with you. Please don't say with you. I'm not with you. I'm at home.
Center W1218 at Jacksonville, looking for airport of Raleigh.
Delta 1218, Jacksonville Center, good evening. You're clear of the Raleigh-Durham Airport via Crosby 2 departure. Whisper transition that's filed. Climb, maintain 3000. Expect flight level 390. 10 minutes of departure. Departures with me, squawk 2656.
Alright, W1218 is cleared to the Raleigh International Airport via the Crosby 2 Whisper transition. Let's see, climb, maintain 3000. Expect 9000. Departures with you and squawk 2656.
JetBlue 1218, read back correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Contact me for taxi. Expect runway 26 for departure.
Push my discretion, call for taxi. Expect 26 over 1218.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun. Well, yes, and it looks like I'll be taking over MCO here real quick. It's going to be interesting. But that's okay. I don't mind it. Gonna hand off to Miami. I haven't done that in a while. American 1577, descend and maintain flight level 300.
300, American 1577.
Just waiting on Miami to take the handoff. Maybe his Twitch stream is having issues. A little busy on the ground in Orlando. Got an F-14 going out. A couple different planes here, so gonna be interesting. Come on, Miami. You can do it. There we go. Transat 1531, contact Miami Center 135.17. See ya.
Miami on 135.17 for Air Transat 1531. Have a good night, man.
See ya. Trying to hand off to my own sector. That's not going to work. For all those joining the stream, welcome. Make sure we like the stream, follow the stream, and do all the cool things. If you would like to help us out, subscribe to the stream. That makes the biggest difference. It helps keep this thing going. The more that you can give, we can also do donations. Whatever you can do to help us out to keep the stream going. Pass the word also. Tell friends, family, coworkers, parole officers, whoever you might be with. Tell them about the stream. Tell them about the good things that we do. I'm always open for questions. You got a question, feel free to ask, and no question is dumb. It can be the thing that you just go, I don't know how to do this. How do I do this? Now I ain't
Jackson UPS 1333 Heavy 300 climbing 320.
UPS 1333 Heavy Jacksonville Center. Good evening, climbing team level 340.
Climbing team 340 UPS 1333 Heavy.
JetBlue 1103 contact Jacksonville Center 127.87. See ya. JetBlue 1103 contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. See ya. JetBlue 1103 Jacksonville Center.
Was that for JetBlue 1103?
That be you.
Oh, sorry, but that's sorry. Say again, JetBlue 1103.
Contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. See ya.
Contact Jackson Center 135.92, JetBlue 1103. Thanks.
Based on what you give squawk codes, what are they based off? They're actually based off the real world sets. So, in VATSIM now, before this, we used to have to assign them, and we used to give a beacon code. It used to be actually we'd have to do this refresh button, and it would assign a code. The codes are based off of the real world data bank. So, Jacksonville Center has a certain set of data banks for codes. Each airport had a different data bank. With the upgrade of the VNAS system, which is what we're on here, we don't actually have to have that anymore. The system auto does it in the United States. It auto assigns a code. Makes life extremely easy for all of us, so we don't have to figure it out. And you don't have to assign it. So say that someone came, say we just, like the Southwest here, which he's going to Charlotte, but say he was coming into our airspace, and we don't have to give him
Jacksonville Center Rouge 1680 with you, flight level 380, 6 miles north of FA.
Rouge 1680, Jacksonville Center, good evening. So that's what the squawk codes are based off of. It's based off of the real world. The system auto-assigns it so that when you get that little notification when you're flying in the United States that says, hey, here the ATC is offline, here's your squawk code, that's how the system works. It's actually a really good system. I really like that, and I know they are talking about, cross fingers on this one, talking about putting in place a system that will tell you the CTAF frequency when there's no controller online. Cross fingers, don't know if it's going to happen. There's still discussion about the CTAF issues. For those who don't know about CTAF, the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency, in the United States we're in a beta test to use the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. Instead of using 122.8 on the ground, which has been the standard forever, you'll use the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. If you are in vPilot, if you do .ctaf space in the airport code, it will give you that Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. Yay. For those who are an X-plane and all the rest of them, if it's a tower that stays open, you use the tower frequency. If it's a tower that closes or it doesn't have a tower, that's when you'd use the CTAF frequency. You'd find a CTAF frequency on that chart. Climb via the SID. So if I say to you climb via the SID, we're going to use Orlando. MCO, because that's where the majority of the climb via SIDs are. So, let's take the Faith 3. So, climbing via the SID means that you're going to hit all of these restrictions that are on the SID. Above 600, above 2300, above 3000, to max 230, above 14,000, above 16,000, and you're going to cap out. Now, on all of these charts, you can see right here, it tells you top altitude 16,000. It also gives you the text way of reading it. So if we were departing 35 right, climb to a heading of 005 to intercept the localizer coast 033 to cross J-Wolf at or above 2,600, then on track to 010 to cross Joran at or above 3,000, then on track 004 to Bigsby, then on track to 359 to Buffy. So when we say climb via SID, that means you are climbing to reach these restrictions. Now, you notice all of Orlando's are above. Let's take Charleston. Charleston, this can be confusing sometimes. Charleston's not a climb via SID because you'll notice there is no altitudes. It just gives a top altitude. And that top altitude is on this side here. There's the top altitude. So that's what it means when climb via SID. It's saying, hey, climb via that SID. Descend via the Grinch 1 arrival. That's saying that you're going to descend to cross the restrictions. So MCO. That descent also is at your discretion. So you're responsible for what you need to do. So we're going to take the Grinch 5. You can see all these restrictions on it and say that when we talk about landing north or south, well, this is the reason why. Flight level 24, above at or above flight level 240, but below flight level 260. So that means you need to make sure you're below flight
American
level
Airlines
260.
6175, descending through 19,000 feet.
American 6175 Alpha, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Expect the visual approach 26.
American 6175, setting approach for runway 26.
6175, say again. American 6175, Jacksonville Center.
Can you repeat?
Roger, I didn't hear what you said back. I'm sorry.
I said hook it.
Roger. So, climb via SID, but stop at 7,000. So I'm telling you to climb via that SID. So we'll take the Jax, the Faith. Actually, we'll do the Danny. Climb via the SID, but stop at 7,000. That means you're going to climb via the SID, but you're not going to get higher than 7,000. So even past Lapu, you stay at 7,000 until you're told to go higher. And the reason why is there's an arrival corridor through here. We don't want you hitting. They're going to be at 8,000. You're going to be at 7,000. We don't want you hitting each other. You can take it. So that's why you occasionally get climb via SID, except maintain 7,000. American 1577, contact Miami Center 135.17. See ya.
135.17. Yeah, thanks for the ATC.
Some good questions here. These are good ones. Keep them going, guys. I got nothing wrong. Like I said, no question's stupid. If you got a question, ask it. You know. And for those following who don't follow me yet, please follow. If you can subscribe, that'd be awesome. Trying to get a little bit higher up in the stuff. X-ray Alpha Papa Bravo Charlie. Washington's going offline. Radar service determined. If you change approved. Might have a safe flight.
Switching over Unicom Papa Bravo Charlie. Good night. See ya.
And as I said from the start, for the regulars around here, you might have noticed a whole lot of brand new stuff added, new backgrounds, new. We get the chat in the stream now. We have the subscriber girl. When you
And Center hello, November 14 Foxtrot Zulu Gate Farm 11500.
November 14 Foxtrot Zulu Jacksonville Center. Good evening, Jacksonville. Altimeter is 3002. Expect 26.
Expect 26 at Jacksonville 3002 14 Foxtrot.
Jack Center, good evening. United 239, passing 10,800 for 166, 16,000.
United 239, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight 370.
370, United 239.
And that's, and why am I getting this handoff? So something that Raptor 05121 said is that the S1s and no turbojet aircraft are soon to be ready from the departure. And that is something we do teach. It's just some people that do it are scared to do it. And they're scared to assume that you're ready to go. So that's why. They don't want to make mistakes. So I say cut them a little slack. But if you got a C1 doing it, then no. Roll that sucker. 'And the thing is, we do teach them that, and it's in the 7110. We do teach them. It's just, again, they're new and they're learning and they're scared. You gotta remember sometimes the S1s, S2s, they're scared. Actually, I have to answer this phone call. I'll be right back, everybody. Hello.
See you.
When the wife calls, you gotta answer the phone. Sorry, everybody, about
American
that.
Airlines 6175. Is there a Jacksonville Tower?
Nope, that's me right now.
Okay.
VATSIM, we do provide top-down services, so when the guy is offline, it's the guy above him.
The guy who?
It's the guy above you. So if the tower's offline, the approach controller takes it. If the approach controller's offline, the center controller takes it. It just works its way up.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
My night's going great, Shrimp 1515. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. You might have noticed, as I said to the regulars, little change in things. Got a nice animated background. Found some stuff. Put the stream chat up. I figured out. So, dummy Mike learning this stuff in Streamlabs, which was what I use for stuff. That in Streamlabs, you have this thing called hardware accelerator. But the problem is, hardware accelerator causes things to not work, like the widgets. So the Streamlab, the stream
Center
chat.
1218 ready for taxi at Jacksonville.
Delta 1218. Give me 1 second here. So all those widgets were not working. Now we got things working. We got things going right finally. JetBlue 1218, runway 26 taxi via Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Hotel Alpha Charlie, JetBlue 1218.
So I've updated all this stuff. Got new backgrounds, new stuff. I think it's great. I think this is a real big update to our stream. And as I said, I got a challenge. If you're able, help subscribe. It will help me out a lot. It helps the stream going. We want to make this one of the more popular streams. We've heard people are spreading my name already, Fake Weather, Fake Planes, already over the streams. Other streams have already talked about this stream, saying how much we are informative, how much we're helping. I want to pass it on some more. I want people to know about this. So please tell friends, family, coworkers, parole officers, anyone you can, including VAs, other RTECs, whoever. Tell them about the stream. Tell them about what we do and how great things are here at Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Route 1680 descend via the, descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3003. Just read the channel.
Descend via
viewers,
the
thank you.
Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando QNH 3003 for
Hi, everybody.
Route 1680.
Welcome, Mango 4519. Go ahead. I will. UPS 1333 descend and maintain level 330.
330, UPS 1333.
No ATIS for Jax. Yo, there's definitely an ATIS. Dot. Metar. K Jax. It just, I didn't put it up yet. That's why.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 450, cruising at flight level 390.
Southwest 450, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. American 6175, descend and maintain 3000.
American 6175, descend, maintain 3000.
I actually set up a bot in here, Stu22, to do that. So that's why the METAR's in there. We have a bunch of stuff. We did weather, METAR. Dave has a very famous one that he likes to do. So it is fun. We've added some fun stuff in here. UPS 1333, contact Jack Center 135.92. See ya.
3592 for UPS 1333 Heavy.
Famous comments with you. So it's a thing. It was a read in the bot. I had actually searched it online. It was an API read. So that's how you gotta do it. It's an API read to add to the bot. JetBlue 1218, upon departure, fly runway heading, runway 26 clear for takeoff. The wind is 260 at 3.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 1218.
And then 1 for Foxtrot Zulu over Vedera, waypoint east of Jacksonville, ready to come in.
Foxtrot Zulu, call the field when you're able.
Call the field when able, 1 for Foxtrot.
Foxtrot Zulu, just see no traffic north of the runway 26 center line and American 737-800 landing same field.
4 Foxtrot, Roger.
Yeah, I love that I have the bot. The bot made the biggest difference of adding the METAR bot, adding that stuff. So if you, and even anyone in this chat can do it. So if you do exclamation point, METAR, and then the airport name, it will give you the METAR for that field. So feel free. If you're in the chat, go at it. You can also do exclamation point weather and then the field ICO, and it will give the same thing. And for those who don't know, you can actually do this in vPilot and XPilot too. If you do .METAR,
for Fox Zulu field site.
Foxtrot Zulu cleared visual approach runway 26.
There's the approach runway 26, 1 for Foxtrot.
American 6175, turn left heading 080, please.
American Airlines 6175, turning, heading 080.
So 6175 made an oops, and I'll show it to you in a second here.
For Fox Zulu, am I coming in before the American or after the American?
The American didn't follow the charts, but that's okay. American 6175, Foxtrot Zulu can come in after the American. American 6175, make that right turn expedited to 260, please. Or American 6175, make that heading 080. You kind of head onto a traffic. November Foxtrot Zulu, traffic 12 o'clock at similar altitude. Isn't responding really.
American 6175 heading 080.
Slow down so he can get in first if he responds to you.
6175, I need the turn expedited, please. Traffic at 12 o'clock, same altitude.
We have eyes on traffic, 12 o'clock.
Roger, maintain visual separation. JetBlue 1218, radar contact altitude passing.
Currently at 3,000, JetBlue 1218.
1218, turn left turn, heading 180. I'll get you on course in just a second here.
Left 180, JetBlue 1218.
Actually, JetBlue 1218, let's make, never mind, right turn, direct whisper, proceed on course.
Right turn, JetBlue 1218.
American 6175 heading 080.
Understood, I gave that heading, that's what I want you to do. JetBlue 1218, turn right, heading direct whisper and climb maintain 15,000 for me.
Right direct whisper 15,000, JetBlue 1218.
America 6175, turn right heading 180, please.
Make a 180.
Turn right heading 180, American 6175.
4 Foxtrot Zulu, Roger. If you can make a 180, he's going to go in number 1, you're going to be number 2.
Okay, sounds good. 1 for Foxy.
So what did 6175 do wrong? Let's look at the chart. Odia 1 arrival. So we take the Odia 1 arrival. What's the last instruction on the arrival? He was on this path. It says 2077. He did not do 077, did he? No. He turned directly south to join the localizer. This is why we say have the charts. Look at those charts.
And 1 for Fox Zulu, how fast is the American going in front of me?
200.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
American 6175. Expect the visual approach 114.
Expect a visual approach, runway, what was that?
14. Excuse me, runway 332, excuse me. Expect the visual approach 32. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, turn right heading 260, field will be at your 12 o'clock.
Alrighty, 260 on the heading, and we'll call you back 4 for Fox.
So I'm getting them separated just because I see issues going to happen. So it's going to be, one's going to land 3-2, the other one's going to land 2-6, which is fine. QSV 32. Oops. So that's why we preach about having those charts on board. Charts save lives. American 6175, turn right heading 230.
American 6175, turn right heading 230.
Because if he had read the charts, he would have gone.
No, 4 Fox Zulu, I don't got the field in sight. It's very hazy out here. Ground can't touch go.
Roger, turn right 5 degrees.
5 degrees, thank you. 1 for Fox Zulu.
And it's few clouds at 3,500, so the haze is probably your sim doing it.
Yeah, I know it is.
Jacksonville Center, southwest 3126, passing 14,000 feet to 16,000 feet.
Southwest 3126, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 330.
Climb, maintain flight level 330, southwest 3126.
So we'll see what this guy does. JetBlue 1218, turn right direct to Peto. Climb, maintain flight level 390.
Right direct, Peco 390, JetBlue 1218.
November 14 Foxtrot Zoo at field at your 12 o'clock.
Sim haze is getting worse. Request a breakup.
4 Foxtrot Zulu, Roger. Maintain appropriate VR altitudes. Proceed away from the field.
Alright, appropriate VFR altitude away from the field. 1 for Fox Zulu.
And 4 Foxtrot Zulu, once you're out of the class Charlie, I'll suspend your radar services.
Okay.
Oh boy. Morning. America 6175, turn right heading 290. Field will be at your 1 o'clock in about 10 miles. Report in sight.
American 6175, turn right heading 291. We'll watch for traffic.
291, 290. Close enough. And C-SWAT, American 6175 didn't say watch for traffic. It said report the field.
Jacksonville Center, American 1120. We're ready to stop. Requesting IFR to Miami. We have the local weather on board.
American 1120, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. You're clear of the Miami International Airport. Xbox 2 departure. Xbox transition that's filed. Climb maintain 3000. Expect flight level 370. 10 minutes departure. Departures with me. Squawk 1641.
Stand by 1.
Mercury Airlines 6175, do you want us to keep heading 290?
6175, I need you to report the field. That's the biggest thing.
Jacksonville Center, American 11 is cleared to the Miami International Airport via the Xbox 2 departure. Xbox transition. Climb maintain 3000. Expect flight level 370 to 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 1641.
American 1120, read back correct. Push stars discretion. Contact me for taxi. Expect 26 for departure.
We'll get 26 ready for departure. Thank you.
American 6175, intercept the runway 32 localizer.
American 6175, 32 localizer.
4 Foxtrot Zulu, radar services terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR, safe travels.
Okay, maintain, Squawk maintain VFR, and I'll call you back 145.
American 6175, do you have the field in sight?
American Airlines 6175, no we do not.
Roger, it's a few clouds at 3,500. I'm going to check the meters around. Are you on the localizer at least?
I think we are.
Well, thinking you are and actually being on are two different things.
6175, sorry, that's my co-pilot. We have localizer. We don't have in sight yet, though.
American 6175, cleared the ILS approach runway 32. The wind is 260 at 3, runway 32, cleared to land.
Clear for ILS runway 14, winds are 270 at 3, clear to land runway.
It's not ILS 14, try it again.
So ILS runway 32?
Yeah, because you're facing 32, so how would you land 14 if you're facing 32?
Jacksonville Center, good evening. November 747 about Foxtrot with you, 13,000.
November 747, Bravo Foxtrot, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Descend and maintain 11,000. Jacksonville altimeter 3002. Expect the ILS approach, runway 32.
Okay, we're down to 11,000. Altimeter is 3002, and we can expect ILS runway 32. 747.
Jacksonville Center, hello. Southwest 3077 with you. Is Murr Beach in your airspace?
Yes, it is.
All right, Southwest 3077 request IFR to BWI.
Southwest 3077, you're cleared the Baltimore-Washington Airport. Radar vector Zerto then is filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 350. 10 minutes departure. Departures with me. Squawk 1017. Hey, Juicebox 1218.
All right, clear to BWI. Radar vector to Zerto. Climb 3000. Expecting 50. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency, which is with you. Squawk 1017. Southwest 3077.
Southwest 3077, read back correct. Push stars discretion. Contact for each taxi. Myrtle Beach altimeter is 3001. Expect runway 18.
All right, push back at discretion. Will contact taxi. Expect runway 18. Southwest 3077.
So he's reporting haze. I've had 2 pilots report haze. So I'm going to do just kind of a general search here around.
Walker 4280, flight level 360.
Walker 4280, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Ident.
Ident, Walker 4280.
SGJ. Clear skies.
And center, November 747.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. If understood correctly, you said ILS runway 32, but we don't have that chart. We have the AirNav.
Correction, excuse me. Expect the RNAV Zulu 32.
AirNav Zulu, thank you, 747.
Forgot.
Jacksonville Center, 114 Foxtrot Zulu.
Say again? Sorry.
Or 14 Foxtrot Zulu.
Go ahead.
Currently heading eastbound, 5500 VFR request pop up, clearance into Jacksonville.
Roger, did you want to do an IFR pop or do you want to do a VFR pop?
IFR pop.
Roger, clear the Jacksonville airport via direct squawk 4361 in ident.
Alright, cleared it to Jacksonville by direct ident Fox 4361, 14 Fox Zulu.
4 Foxtrot Zulu, read back correct. 4 Foxtrot Zulu, radar contact about 20 from the field. Turn right, heading 180. Expect the ILS approach, runway 26.
Heading 180 and ILS runway 26, 14 Fox Zulu.
And 4 Foxtrot Zulu, maintain 3,000, please.
You cut off there, say again.
Roger, maintain 3,000, please.
3,000, 14 Fox Zulu.
2 going to Raleigh. Walker 4200 radar contact just to the west of the Grand Strand VOR. Flight level 360. Good evening. It's realism as close as it can get of people just not being able to fly their planes sometimes. I guess they're reporting haze. November 747 Bravo Foxtrot, when able, proceed direct Putney, cross Putney, at or above 2,100.
Putney and cross Putney at 2,100. 747.
And that's the thing, is they're reporting haze, but the METAR doesn't say haze in any way. It usually would say it. So I'm guessing there's an issue with people's stuff, which does happen. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, turn right, heading 270.
I think 270, 14 Foxtrot.
And that's what I think it is that because at temperature dew point, it's the mist coming off, and that's something that sometimes the sim does not get right, is mist versus haze. Because if it was fog, you would get I would see fog. You would see DZ, or freezing, which is freezing drizzle, but you'd see fog. So something the sim is kind of doing funky. I'm going to make 1 Foxtrot Zulu's life really easy by just getting him direct to the initial approach fix. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, proceed direct Tickery, cross Tickery at or above cross Tickery at 2,000, clear the ILS Yankee approach runway 26.
Okay, direct Tickery, cross Tickery at 2,000, and declare ILS runway 26, Yankee approach for 14 Fox Zulu.
And Foxtrot Zulu, just give me a heads up when you break out of that fog/cloud, whatever it might be.
14 Fox Zulu, local.
Like I said, the METARs now it just updated to few at 6,500, but the temperature and the dew point seem to be screwing with things, so I'm wondering if it's a sim issue.
Center Southwest 3126, request flight level 350.
3126, can't give it to you.
Oh, no problem, man.
Sorry, it's an altitude restriction going towards Atlanta.
Oh, no problem. I will maintain flight level 330, Southwest 3126.
That's what I'm hoping to see.
Jackson Center, Rouge 1680. Just wanted to clarify, do I have you all the way in now to Orlando. I noticed there's no one else there. Or do I go across to Miami Center for final?
Nope, you'll stay with Orlando. You actually get over to the other center. So the other center will take you all the way in once you pass the Tracon airspace. So the other center will bring you in. Orlando is owned by Jacksonville. Tampa is owned by Miami.
Roger that. Rouge 1680.
And again, thank you everyone for following along in this fun journey today of fake weather, fake planes on this Thursday night. For those who haven't followed, please follow, like, subscribe, do all the cool things. If you can subscribe, that would be helpful, getting us closer to the goal of 20 subscribers in the next 7 days.
Center, I just want to let you know you're an awesome controller. Way better than some of these other controllers up north. Awesome.
Thank you so much. If you'd like to leave feedback, the website will close the website is very slow, but zjxartcc.org, you can leave feedback there. Also, you can follow my stream. Yeah, go ahead.
If you put it in messages or send it to me in PM, I'll leave feedback for sure. I couldn't catch you on what was the link again? Oh, wait, no, I see it.
I do not control Tampa. Sorry. Awesome. Sounds good to me. My control, Bravo Echo. So I'm taking over the whole entire airspace. So I got to activate a few things here. Checks. 30 center. This way we get the transceivers so that everyone can hear me. Because if you can't hear me, then what's the point? Miami. I gotta make a feedback one. That would be kind of fun. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, the wind at Orlando. 080 at 4, runway 26 clear to land. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, the wind at Jacksonville. 080 at 4, runway 26 clear to land. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, Jacksonville Center. I think we lost him. November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, Jacksonville Center. Losing people left and right here. They're dropping like flies. I know I'm working. Rouge 1680, expect the visual approach runway 35 left into Orlando.
And over 14 Foxtrot Zulu, haze is pretty bad over the ocean. However, Chicory, I am able to see the field.
Foxtrot Zulu, thank you, and runway 26 cleared to land. Southwest 450, leaving my airspace to the north. Washington's offline. Radar services terminated for the change approved. Might have a safe flight. Southwest 450, leaving my airspace to the north. Washington's offline. Radar services terminated for the change approved. Might have a safe flight. Yeah, I'm on priming because I was listening. Southwest 450, Jacksonville Center. Because you were going offline, you said. Because you said you were going offline. Are you not going offline? Oh. Because 66 doesn't have everything. It only has 2 of them. I gotta restart my audio for VATSIM because I think I just crashed it. Audio for VATSIM crash. Yippee, yippee. Let's try this again. All aircraft on frequency. Jacksonville Center's back. Sorry, I had an audio for VATSIM crash.
For Foxtrot Zulu went around.
Jacksonville Center 129 Whiskey Sierra has landed on runway 36, ready to taxi to Genoa Aviation.
9 Whiskey Sierra, welcome to Orlando. Left turn off the runway. Taxi the ramp at this frequency.
Turn left to the ramp, taxi to Genoa Aviation now. 129 Whiskey Sierra.
4 Foxtrot Zulu, turn right heading 360.
360, 1 for Foxtrot Zulu. And you got my pirate?
No, I didn't. Sorry, my audio for VATSIM had crashed.
Alright, over Tickery, I was able to see the field. Otherwise, the haze is really bad over the field. I'm sorry, over the ocean and west of the field. Otherwise, that's all I got right now.
Roger, if something changes, just give me a heads up. Expect the ILS approach runway 26 again.
Alrighty, we'll expect the same thing for Foxtrot.
Southwest 450, leaving airspace in North Washington's offline. Your services terminated. Frequency change approved. Might have a safe flight. November 747 Bravo Foxtrot at Potme cleared the RNAV Zulu approach runway 32.
Okay, at Potme, clear for the RNAV 32 Zulu runway 747.
November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, maintain 3000 for me and turn right heading 080.
3000 and 080 on the heading for 1 for Foxtrot.
So we're taking over the whole.
Did you call Southwest 3126?
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
Jack, UPS 1995, Heavy 310.
UPS 1995, Jacksonville Central, good evening. Squawk 6730 and ident. UPS 1995, radar contact about 23 miles to the north of the Alma VOR at flight level 310. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
United 239, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain flight level 210, United 239.
JetBlue 1218, descend and maintain flight level 210.
210, Delta 1218.
Jacksonville Center, American 1120, ready for taxi.
American 1120, you're at Myrtle Beach, correct?
Negative, sir, Jacksonville Center. Jacksonville International.
Oh, Jacksonville International. Give me 1 second here, sorry. American 1120, runway 26, taxi via Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Runway 26, Hotel Alpha Charlie for American 1120, thank you.
Should be working. Yep, there's my mouse. I heard a handoff, but I don't see a handoff. So I don't know.
Yeah, Jack CPS 1995 Heavy. I got time for a quick question.
Go ahead.
Just wondering, do you guys use CPDLC?
Do not. Nobody in the United States uses it yet because we haven't got it integrated, and I guess they're waiting to do it until it's kind of standardized. So that's why nobody has it in the United States.
Gotcha.
For Fox Hill.
Go ahead.
Haze, heavy haze starts at white position and across the coast, really heavy haze below 3,000.
Roger. For Foxtrot Julia, descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000 for Fox Hill.
November 747 Bravo Foxtrot, the wind at Jack 080 at 4, runway 32 cleared to land.
Runway 32 cleared to land, 747 Bravo Fox.
One that I was to say, thank you, sir, for your help. Good night.
No problem. Have a great night. So we'll do this for another about 15 minutes here, then we'll call it a night. Don't know when I'm going to do it again. We will definitely do another stream as we can do it. Occasionally what you heard is audio for VATSIM crashed. It is a program that has occasionally crashed, and that's what happened is lost the audio client. So the controller client is different than the audio client, which is slightly of a pain in the butt. For Foxtrot Zulu, turn right heading 180.
180 for Fox Hill.
Settlers 3126, leaving my airspace to north Atlanta's offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. I could have a safe flight.
Frequency change approved. Thanks so much and have a good night.
American 1120, the wind at Orlando 080 at 4. Upon departure, flight runway heading runway 26 cleared for takeoff. Yeah, that Viz is getting there. It's coming. 2 statute miles and broken. Yep. American 1120, Jacksonville Center. 4 Foxtrot Zulu, turn right heading 240, intercept the runway 26 localizer.
Alrighty, 240 on the heading and enter the localizer for 14 Fox Zulu.
American 1120, on departure flight runway heading runway 26 clear for takeoff.
On departure flight runway heading runway 26 clear for takeoff for American 1120, thank you.
For Foxtrot Zulu, you're about 5 miles from the initial approach. Fix, maintain 1,600 till established on the localizer. Clear the ILS approach runway 26.
Alright, 1,600 till established on the localizer, and then clear the ILS runway 26 on 4 Fox Zulu.
No gaps. Get that Orlando arrival here. I'm just going to tell them. Rouge 1680, is going to maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Rouge 680.
That 14 Fox Zulu, run up power.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that haze was, I'd say visibility was at least half of statute mile to 3 miss statute mile.
Roger, yeah. Fernandina Beach just reported in visibility 2 statute miles BR, clear skies. So that's the fog, and visibility on the 3 1/4.
Ah, got you. Sounds good. At least you found the problem, 456.
Yep.
Jacksonville Center Rouge 1680. Can I confirm I've got runway 35 right for landing?
35 left. I'm giving the shorter taxi.
No worries. 35 left. Cheers.
United 239 leaving my airspace of North. Washington's offline. Radar services determined for the change approved. Mike, safe flight.
For good, you changed approved after rest of your night, United 239.
JetBlue 1218 leaving my airspace of North. Washington's offline. Radar services determined for the change approved. Mike, safe flight.
Over contact with 1218. Have a good night. Thank you.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 611, flight level 370.
JetBlue 611, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Good evening, JetBlue 611, request to leave cockpit for 30 minutes.
Disconnect, please.
Roger that, JetBlue 611.
30 minutes out of the cockpit. No. American 1120 radar contact altitude passing.
Jacksonville Center, American 1120 passing 3000.
American 1120 left turn direct Xbox, climb maintain flight with 370.
Left turn direct Xbox. Can I maintain, say again, please?
370, your cruise.
370, thank you.
November 747 Bravo Foxtrot, welcome to Jacksonville. Where are you parking tonight?
We're going to the ramp 1.
Roger's the terminal area off of Bravo, just trying to figure out where you're going. Oh, I see ramp 1. You're going over towards the UPS. Roger, taxi to ramp 1 via Romeo.
Okay, Romeo and ramp 1, 747.
November 14 Foxtrot Zulu, welcome to Orlando. I'm guessing general aviation for you?
Yes, sir.
Roger, Hotel Bravo Golf 1. Have a good night.
Hotel Bravo Golf 1. 1456, good night. Love the stream.
Thanks. Rouge 1680. Descend and maintain 3000 at your best rate for me, please.
Descend 3000 at best rate. Rouge 1680.
30 minutes, I'm like, you're not getting 30 minutes out of me. And what's going to happen is I'm going to radio check him in about 5 minutes to see if he's actually still there.
Good evening. Delta 118, we are coming in and transfer flight level 39.
Delta aircraft, just the call sign.
Delta 1818.
How can I help you?
We are just shipping in inside of flight level 39.
Good evening, Delta 1818. JetBlue 611, radio check. JetBlue 611, radio check.
Okay, Center, November 747 Foxtrot.
747 Bravo Foxtrot, thanks for flying in. See you next time.
Thank you, bye-bye, 747.
Yep. I had to put that dot
Jacksonville Center, good evening. JetBlue 1329, flight level 350, 80 miles to the west of the St. Petersburg, VOR.
JetBlue 1329, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Radar contact as reported. Yeah, I haven't put it up.
Center 9530 Charlie is an SR-22 at Orlando. Signature, holding short of Alpha, looking for a southwest departure.
Rouge 1680, turn right heading 270.
Right heading 270, Rouge
Tower,
1680.
thanks. Yeah, I know. I didn't put the 86 up. I'm horrible. I know. November 9530 Charlie, you said your VFR going which direction?
VFR to southwest.
953 Charlie, you're clear out of the Orlando class Bravo. Maintain VFR below 3000. Departure with me. Squawk 1543.
Squawk 1543, under 3095, Charlie.
0 Charlie, read back correct. Push starts discretion. Contact me for taxi. Expect runway 36 left for departure.
Expect 36 left, we'll let you know. 953 Charlie.
Jacksonville, November 621, Echo Bravo, currently direct ended, climbing 12,000.
621 Echo Bravo, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climbing flow 400.
400, 621 Echo Bravo.
UPS 1995, heavy request 330.
Climb maintain flow 330.
330, UPS 1995.
Yeah, now we got the supervisor on that. That's... We had to do it. It's like, you know, I knew he was going to step away. And I was like, nope, you're not getting 30 minutes away. Nope, sorry. And very easy to get it. Rouge 1680, turn right, heading 360, field be at 12 o'clock, 20 miles, report in sight.
360, Rouge 1680.
I'm sorry for the long way around. I'm just dealing with a supervisor issue.
No worries. Rouge 1680.
9530 Charlie at MCO, holding short of Alpha, ready for taxi.
30 Charlie, runway 36 left, taxi via Alpha.
Alpha to runway 36 left.
Checked in saying he needed 30 minutes away. I asked him to disconnect. I did a radio check about 5 minutes after.
Southwest 37 ready to taxi.
Jacksonville Center, Rouge 1680 has field in sight.
Rouge 1680, clear visual approach 35 left.
Cleared visual approach. Visual approach 35 left. Rouge 1680.
Southwest 3077, runway 18, taxi via Alpha. Give me a call when you're holding short.
Run 8 via Alpha, we'll call and hold short, Southwest 3077.
So yeah, I had to do the dot wallop. Luckily, it's VATGov 6. I don't have a wallop come in yet. Actually, I do. Hold on. It's just straight wallop. I had to do it because I knew wallop is when I need to call a supervisor. It is when it's something like this. Luckily, it's VATGov 6, so he's the number 6 in charge. You know, when you call in and say, hey, I need 5-10 minutes away, cool. When you check in and you say you need 30 minutes away, then no.
Man 9858409 with numbers at Orlando clearance to Tampa.
That was 4 at once, but try again.
JetBlue 8409 on the ground at Orlando with the numbers clearance to Tampa.
JetBlue 8409, Jacksonville Center. You're clear to Tampa Airport via Red Sox 1, Red Sox Dades 1. Climb via SID departure with me, Squawk 6251.
Roger, we're cleared to the Tampa Airport, Red Sox 1, Red Sox Dades 1, 5000, and I think it was 2651 on the Squawk, JetBlue 8409. And actually, we'd like to amend the cruise to 12000 as well.
It's 6251, and it's climb via SID.
6251 via the SID, and can we get 12000 as the final, JetBlue 8409?
JetBlue 8409, reads 120,000 is the altitude. Read back correct. Push starts discretion. Contact me for taxi. Expect runway 36 right for departure.
Roger.
November 9531 Charlie. The wind is 010 at 10. Runway 36 left. Clear for takeoff. Left crosswind departure approved.
Left crosswind, clear for takeoff, 953 Charlie.
And the JetBlue just got kicked. We rest in peace, JetBlue. Moment of silence for the JetBlue 611 that just got disconnected because they needed 30 minutes away. JetBlue 2993, contact Miami Center 135.17. See ya.
Miami Center 135.175 thanks for the ATC.
November 9530 Charlie, radar contacts altitude passing.
We're at 800 for 3,000, 953 Charlie.
0 Charlie, maintain appropriate VFR altitudes, proceed on course.
Maintain VFR, proceed on course, 9530 Charlie.
Shrimp 1515, the reason why people connect to some VAs, I'm like part of joining a VA, they require us to fly online. But it's also that I could tell by the voice, it was a kid. And we talked about this last night, the game versus simulation mentality. They want to connect to the network because they got to do it to get their hours, but they don't actually want to actually do the work. It's kind of annoying. But that's what it's going to be, and this is why we have the supervisor commands. We deal with it as accordingly. Route 16A, if I haven't given to you, the wind at Orlando is 01010, left, clear to land.
Wind 10 at 1, land runway 35 left, route 16A.
JetBlue 1329, closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, can I have a safe flight? November 621 Echo Bravo, closing up the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, can I have a safe flight?
621 Echo Bravo, we're going to miss you. Have a great one, Mike.
See ya.
South 377 is holding short of 1818.
Southwest 377, you can go down one more taxiway. You're going to short runway yourself.
You're absolutely right. Thank you.
UPS 1995, contact Miami Center 135.17.
13517,
I know,
goes 1995, have a good night.
Gotta go to bed. November 9530, Charlie, close up the shop. Tampa is online. Give them a call in about 20 miles or so.
20 miles south, we'll contact 953 Charlie. Thanks for your help.
And American 1120, let me see if I get Miami to give you an early handoff. Give me 1 second. American 1120, maintain 300 for me.
300 on the speed, I assume, correct?
On the altitude, please.
On the altitude, maintaining, all right, thank you.
It's a crossing restriction.
Yeah, the aircraft was struggling. I was about to make a call that the aircraft was struggling to climb anymore.
I understand that. Delta 1818, close out the shop. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Mike, safe flight. Dave, it's always good to see you. Everyone, thank you so much. America 1120, contact Miami Center 135.17. America 1120, contact Miami Center 135.17. Southwest 3077, you can monitor advisory for whatever the CTAF is for Myrtle Beach. I don't know off the top of my head.
Alright, right, we'll monitor the CTAP from Rudder Beach. Thank you for your help. Have a good one.
En route 1680, I know you're on a short file, so no response needed. Radar services terminated. Taxi on the ground will be at your frequency.
Also good. Anyway, to say thanks for the service, Route 1680.
Dave, stop cap locking.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center. It says November 7465 Echo. Just would like to remain in the pattern, do a quick lap with a full stop.
We're closing up the shop, so you can do it on monitor Unicom.
Roger that. It says 65 Echo.
And all aircraft on frequency, there's nothing open in the Jacksonville airspace. Monitor advisory, the CTAF, or if past 10,000, monitor Unicom 122.8. See ya. And for us in the stream, that is it tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We will see you next time.
12218.
From Mike at Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Have a great night, and we'll see you later.